And what it do, everybody? What's up? What's really going on, man? So I'm gonna tell y'all about the time, man, where I was facing 25 years to life in prison for beating up this guy, breaking his jaw with a pistol for hitting my daughter. So prior to 2 years from now, so my daughter called me. It was on a Friday. It was on a Friday afternoon. I'm getting off work. My daughter, she called me. She's crying heavy. She's crying really, really heavily. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So she called me, and I said, "Baby, what's going on?" She's like, "He hit me." I was like, "Who, baby?" She's like, "My baby daddy hit me." So I was like, "Okay." So I'm on my way. Only thing that's going through my mind that I told this boy, that dude, I was gonna hurt you if you hit my daughter. So I'm flying up over there. I get back on the phone. I tell my daughter, say, "Hey, don't tell him that you're on the phone with me. Tell him that you got another boyfriend coming over, so he don't know it's me." So I'm rushing up over there. Only thing that's going through my mind is that I'm finna whoop this boy, man. I'm finna turn this boy a new ass, man. So I get up over there. I hop out the truck. First thing I do, I grab my pistol. I take the clip out. And I put the clip in my back pocket. Then I take the bullet out the chamber and put it in my front pocket. That way if anything happens, nobody gets shot. So I go upstairs and knock on the door. As soon as he answers the door, BAM! I blast him with it. I hit him with it hard. So I grabbed this shirt, I rushed him, I hit him again. BAM! So right now he's kind of phased out. He's kind of phased out right now that I hit him. So I hit him again. BAM! Then he yelled. So I see him grab his face. So I knew then his jaw was broken, man, because I hit this dude with full force. So as that right there happened, you know what I'm saying, I threw him outside, and that's when my daughter's neighbor, she had called the police, but she didn't know that I was her daughter. I mean, I was her father. So as it escalated outside, the police got called. Before I made it to my truck, I was already in handcuffs. So I got taken to jail or whatever. They set me a bond, $50,000, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, intentionally bodily harm. So went to jail, bond out, $50,000. 10% of that is $5,000. So I spent $5,000 to get myself out of jail. Called my brother, told my brother to go to my house, pick up all the guns, pick up all my ammunition, take everything to your house. So took everything to his house and everything. Fast forward some time as it goes by, my daughter was showing me these videos of him waving a gun around my daughter's head and the baby's head. He's waving a loaded gun around her head and the baby head. So she had everything recorded on camera and everything. So as I'm, I'm dealing with the lawyer, I'm dealing with the DA, I'm dealing with all this other bull stuff that's going on. My daughter, she's involved, and everything. And probably after 6 months go by of all the evidence that my daughter had, so the judge went to the back room during my court date. So the judge went in the back room, and the judge was like, "Okay, let me see the evidence that your daughter has." So she showed him the evidence of him waving the gun around the baby's head, him waving the gun around her head, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy and all kind of other stuff. So all that evidence there. So as time passed on by, like I said, time passed by, fast forward a little bit more. So after all the evidence is presented and everything and all this other stuff, like the judge told me, if I'm convicted, I'm facing 25 to life in prison for the charge. So 6 months go by, 7 months go by, 8 months go by, 9 months go by. So my daughter had this one critical evidence. She had one critical evidence in her phone. So I called the lawyer up, and I told the lawyer, "Hey, we got some more evidence that we need for you to see so you can show the DA and the judge." So my daughter showed him this gruesome, crazy picture of something that he did. I didn't see it. She she didn't want to show it to me because she knew I was going to flip out. So she showed that to the lawyer. She showed that to the judge. The judge showed it to the DA. And probably 2 weeks after showing that evidence, I get a phone call from the lawyer. He was like, man, I got some really good news for you, man. I mean, some really, really good news. So I said, what's up, man? I said, he was like, man, but can you meet me tomorrow around about 12 o'clock? Okay, so I called my boss, man. Call him. I tell him what happened. Tell him what's going on. He's like, yeah, man, you go ahead and take off. You go ahead and take off so you can see what's really going down. So I get over there to the lawyer. And I'll be goddamn, y'all. All my charges were dropped. All my charges was dropped. Just like the lawyer said, man, if I was convicted for that aggravated assault with a deadly weapon intent for bodily harm, man, I was facing 99 to life. But just like I told the judge, and just like I told the DA, just like I told the lawyer, it wasn't no intent to go over there to cause any physical bodily harm. It's just a simple fact is that the way I was raised, man, is that you don't let men put hands on the women that are in your life. Just like my mama, just like my two sisters, like my daughter right now, if somebody was to put their hands on their dude, y'all understand this, I would go to prison behind the women in my life. I would go to prison behind my kids. There is no ifs, ands, buts about the situation at all. You can't make me change my mind. You can't make me do nothing. When it's involving my kids and my kids' life, and I feel like my kids' life are in danger, or I feel like my life is in danger, man, it's straight guerrilla tactic mode, period. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it, man. There is none. There's nothing you can say that's gonna make me change my mind about what's about to get ready to happen and what was about to get ready to go down. Because the things that some of us can do to certain people, they have no idea. You know, some of the stuff that we have been through growing up in these poverty neighborhoods is that, man, you really don't test the people that are in the family by hitting on women, because it's no telling, man, what kind of background that family members in her family have. It is no telling, man, because you might end up hitting the wrong person's daughter or the wrong person's mother or something, and man, you might come across one of the most cutthroat ass person you would ever meet that does not care about life itself, man. Because when it comes down to the women in their life, the ones that they love and care for and cherish every single day, man, you would do anything, man, just to make sure they stay protected regardless of the situation. You would do anything to keep your life, your kids' life, and whoever's life protected at all times regardless of the situation. If I have to give my life, man, just for me to protect my daughter, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. There ain't no ifs, ands, buts about the situation at all, man. It's just really not, man. That's just some things that you really don't do. You really don't do, man. I mean, that's not, you know, those are just some of the charges, you know, one of the charges that I was facing. This is like I say, 2 years ago, y'all. This is 2 years ago. This is what this is right here. Man. But it's crazy how some things do and some things don't do. It really is, man. It really is. Oh, man. You know, but like I say, man, I was just lucky, happy not to be in prison because I'm protecting my daughter. And I'm protecting my grandbaby. That stuff that he did, that was some of the most foulest stuff ever. How can you do that to your own child? I mean, seriously, to your own child, to the own mother of your child. How can you wave a gun, a loaded gun around their head like that? What would you do if that accidentally went off? Then what? What would you have done if that bullet would have went off because Bullets ain't got no name, man. Bullets ain't got no name, and once that bullet come out that chamber, there is no return for that bullet, man. There is no return, because once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. That's it. There ain't no magic in this world can bring back that person after they done been struck in the head or something with a bullet. But just imagine what would happen if he accidentally did shot the child. You know what I mean? I mean, man, people just don't think about what they do. They really don't at all. They don't think about nothing what they do at all. Nothing. Oh man. Sometimes I hate the rides. Let's go ahead and pull this last car right here, man. This last car. But yeah, y'all, man, that's based on a true story right there, man. Go ahead and get this last one here. I hate when this guy put all the big stuff on the little small cars, but you leave the big cars empty. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. So I think that's it on this side here. I have to worry about going to go get. I don't have to worry about coming back off in here in this tight spot here once I get this last one here up out of here, and that'll be it. Finish out this guy right here, who I'm crushing now. Then go over there where a lot of the classic cars are, and go pull some cars from over there. So it's probably what I'm gonna be doing all day, just pulling cars and then crushing some, a few here, there, here. I'm going to finish out this load here first. That way I go ahead and start on somebody else's load right after I finish this load here. That way I can get over there to the Cabano spot where I got a little bit more room to play around and maneuver around and stuff like that. Ooh, man, because I still got to go back over there and still get two more where I was pushing the trash at last time. Alright, y'all, man, I will get back with y'all later on.